Hi, Caspar, on the 7th of December 2020. Got a bit of an oddball here, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. Well, I'm sure that it is a blend of Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Carignan. It's non-vintage. It's labelled a Vin de France. Quite fairly minimalist label. And it says on the front label, it says this in French, but I'll translate. From vines nestled in the middle of the pines, the evergreen oaks, the thyme, and the silence. It's a wine called Costeplane. Actually, the estate seems also to be called Costeplane. It has the words Lou Canoun at the bottom of the label, so perhaps that's the name of the bloke who made it. 13% alcohol. Proudly biodynamic, this wine, so won't give you a hangover no matter how much you drink. And I offer no guarantees there. Deeply coloured, nicely coloured, natural. It's just deep, nowhere near opaque. And a lovely nose of leather and spice, and red and darker plum fruit. It's complex. It's got a wildness to it. It's got a sort of country air. It smells really a little bit smoky. Bit of ginger nut biscuits maybe. There's loads going on in here. It just smells fascinating. It's one of those wines you can just sit and smell. There's a red component that has lovely snappiness to it. Oh, I'm going to taste it now. That's quite delicious. It's got lovely density. It's sort of silky for a moment on entry, and then the structure comes in, and the structure is ripe and really credible, and just pushes the whole thing forward into the distance. And it's a really long wine. This is. It's got a lovely texture to the fruit, and then a slightly rocky mineral structure comes out from within, and then it just goes and goes and goes. It's really long in the mouth. Flavours the same, that sort of lovely red, fresh, snappy component, offset by something a little bit darker and riper. Presumably those are the different varietals talking amongst themselves, but that slightly leathery note again. It's just so delicious. It's got just the most extraordinary length. It's lovely. It's relaxed, but it's also quite serious. It's got an airiness, but a real presence at the same time. It's one of those wines you sort of taste and you think, God, why aren't all wines made like this? It's just delicious and so credible. You know, there's no artifice there at all. It's just it's really lovely. So yeah, that has been, what has that been? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but it's been a non-vintage Vin de France, that's for sure, called Costeplane, from the Cevennes somewhere, the Duchy of Uzès. They mention on the back label as well. A few kilometers from Pic Saint-Loup. Yeah, no, not a lot about it, but it's biodynamic and it's delicious. Surely the things that matter. There we are. That's, yeah, just a delicious red wine. Loving it.